Guys, with this new Tesla, one of the coolest features of having this thing is being able to do everything theoretically touchless and by sensors. And so we're going to show you guys how the doors actually work on the 2020 Model X. The doors should be the same, I think 216 to 220, but I don't know. So 2020 Model X, I'm going to guys show you the key fob and how it works for the doors and how I can use it to get into my car without having to actually touch the car. We're gonna talk about that right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Jeramie with Jeramie Lou Photography. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Guys, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Video helps you anyway, give it a thumbs up, and then click that bell for notification. It'll tell you every time I come on. Guys, we're in the front yard of my house right now. I'm actually waiting for Tesla service to come. Kind of one of the cool features is they are coming to my house. I had a couple issues with the chrome on here that they're gonna take a look at, and I feel like one of my windows isn't going down fast enough and up fast enough. Something's probably on my end, but they're gonna come take a look at it, set up an appointment on the app, and they're on their way here. But while we do that, guys, one of the cool features is you get a key fob. And obviously you get a key fob, but there's no actual key to this, right? So the key fob, and I made a full video on this that you guys can find, actually looks like the Tesla itself, meaning that this is the front of the Tesla. So when I hit this, or I hit this, or I hit this, or I hit this, it's gonna react to my Tesla. Now, knowing that we have this, I can theoretically open the doors for everybody, open the doors for just myself, and I can make everything happen via this fob. And I've been playing with it quite a bit. So everything's done via the settings, and there's sensors in here and on the car that allow you to walk into your car basically without touching your car at all. And it sounds weird and crazy, but it's kind of cool. And of course, just so you guys know, there is an option to turn that off, but I'm paying for this service and I really like it and I really want to use it. So I hope that I don't mess it up. The car is actually on right now. It's gauging the sensor, but I haven't walked up to the car yet. One thing that I noticed, I actually tried to do this video the other day, is that you have to let it set for a little bit of time before it does it again. Meaning that if I take this fob, walk up to the car, what's gonna happen is the door is gonna open. And then depending on which side I come from, so say I come from this side, so you're walking in the parking lot and you're walking from this side, you obviously don't want the door to swing out because then you have to go around the door. So it'll actually open just a little bit until you get to the Falcon door, which is the rear passenger door right here. Once you get to there, a sensor hits this thing and then it goes, hey, open up more to get me in. I'll show you guys that right now. What was happening before is that I kept testing it. And once I kind of got to the car and I walked away, I think you need like a minute or so for it to happen again. So in the real world scenario, you're not gonna be walking back and forth to your car. You don't want it to keep opening and closing, because it'll get annoying and it might hit you and something might happen where you're not really wanting to. So say you wanted to walk around the car to grab something, you don't wanna walk to the other side, the door closes, opens, closes, opens, just by gauging the fob itself. So it stops after a little bit of time. All right, enough talking about that. So I'm gonna walk up to the car. And as I walk up on this side, it just opens. So it's open right here, and then I get to the back side, and then what'll happen is, so when we walk up to the car, it's gonna open from the front, I'm gonna walk to the back and it'll open up a little bit more, which is really cool. Now, if you just walked from the back in, so say your car is parked this way, you walked in, it will open up as much as it can. There's sensors all over the doors. It won't allow it to touch any other door. Okay, so this example is if I'm walking from the front to the car right here. When I walk to the car itself, the front door will open just a little bit, giving me a room to kind of go to the side of the door. Now, depending on your settings right here, when I actually go to the side of the door, it'll open up more. It doesn't always work for me. I'm not sure why. When I'm in parking lots and stuff like that, it always works. At home, for some reason, it doesn't work. But also, if you walk from the back from the back of the car to the front, it'll open up more. So I'm gonna show you guys both right now. So let me show you from the front, walking up to the car, what that looks like. So as you can see, I walked up to the car. I didn't do anything with the key. Well, you can't really tell. The door opened up just enough for me to walk by. At this point, normally, still with the key in my hand or in my pocket, there should be a sensor here where this opens up. I'm walking now from the back of my car, so I have groceries, I have whatever, and it senses that I'm coming from the back. The lights are gonna turn on, side mirrors are gonna open, and the car should open up more. Perfect. Didn't do anything, keys are not in my hand, and it opens up more because it senses I'm by this door. Now I can actually just go in, and once I get in the car, I hit the brake, cars just close. And then the cool thing is when I walk away from the car, it'll actually close as well. So the distance, I would say when I get about 20 feet away, so I just get out of the car now and I just walk to my destination, door closes, it honks a little bit and it makes it happen. So with the rest of the doors now, guys, it's pretty simple. So everything's with the fob. If I just want to do normal things and I press the fob twice on top, it opens up the driver's side. If I do it again right after, it opens up the passenger side. If I want to open up the trunk, I hit this twice, it opens up the trunk. Hitting it back in the twice opens up my, my trunk. I don't know if I said frunk or trunk earlier. And hitting the side buttons twice will allow everything to open, right? So it allows the Falcon Wings to open as well. So my car just opened up completely without me having to be there. This range goes pretty far, so it's pretty nice. And if, say we're here, say the kids left and I wanted to close everything from right there, I just hit the top 3 times. Everything will close, everything but the frunk. Now I know there's aftermarket dealer stuff that you can actually get, so the frunk is automated as well. My car doesn't have that. The frunk is the only thing that's manual as far as closing it. You can pop it from here. And of course, everything can be done from the inside as well through the MCU, through the middle console unit. I don't know if that's what it stands for. I think I just put that together. With that being said, guys, I have that set. When I closed it, I had it set to 3, 1, 2, 3 to close. Standard comes with 1. Which is fine for most people. I'm a guy, I have my keys in my pocket all the time, not in my purse. And it's pretty tactile. You actually have to push it. I don't know if you can hear anything. You have to actually push it. So it's not like your iPhone where it's like a touch sensitivity. You have to actually push it. There's a tactile push to it. But say that my doors are open, my kids are coming out, or something's happening, and I actually bump a wall or something. If I bump it 1 time and it hits this, it will close everything. I have it set to 3, so I have to go 1, 2, 3. That's a lot more rare for me to hit it 3 times rather than 1 for everything to close. But other than that, that's how the doors work. It's pretty amazing. I will say that the doors, a lot of questions that people have are the Falcon doors. When they open up, how do they not hit anything? There's sensors all over these doors, guys. So in fact, they open up in a smaller format or a shorter format than your regular car doors would. So if you imagine your regular car door opening just like this on any side, it'll open up, say, like that or a little bit less for you to get in the car. So your kids are about to get in the car and they're opening and they're trying to shimmy their way in. Well, the doors actually come up before they start coming out. And what happens is, since there's sensors everywhere, it actually won't hit anything. There's actually a gauge on the top as well. So if you're in your garage, you can open it up and it'll open up to the safest amount possible without hitting anything. So it's actually greater for tighter spaces than your traditional car. And I kind of love it. In fact, I was at a shoot this morning and I had to get into the car. 2 guys parked really close to me and I just did it, just tested it out, and it was amazing. The guy's like, don't open your doors right here because you're gonna hit our car. And I didn't, and they were amazed. And I think I'm gonna get a referral credit from that. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully this answers your questions on the Tesla. Guys, also the last thing I want you to know is I do have a referral code in the description below. If you guys are interested in getting a Tesla, looking into it, please use my code. It'll get you 1,000 free supercharger miles, which is amazing, which charges really fast. And it just adds to your account and you can use it anytime. Since they don't do unlimited anymore, this is a great free way to keep your stuff charged, especially for the first week or 2 while you get your charger set up for your home. Thank you guys. Hope you're having a good day. Talk to you next time. Bye.